Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth Grier and I head up business development and investor relations at Hi55 Ventures. Please allow me to introduce you to Hi. Our vision is to make the world financially stronger, and our mission is to use pay asset finance to unleash working capital for organizations and faster pay for employees. Hi has created for the first time globally a new asset class in the world of trade finance called pay asset finance. We are utilizing generally accepted principles in supply chain finance, enabling businesses to generate significant amounts of working capital through their payroll, essentially externally financing payroll. This is even more interesting because the way in which it's constructed, it is not debt on the balance sheet. Not only does this benefit the employer, but it also benefits the employees because we enable more frequent pay to employees, which enhances financial well-being, reduces stress, which then reduces absenteeism in the workplace and increases productivity. So it helps the bottom line as well. So it's a mutually beneficial solution to both the business, the employer, as well as the employees. So you might ask, how does this really work? In the world of supply chain finance, when an invoice has been approved, the invoice can be financed externally in the capital markets. So similarly, in our world, so in payroll, the foundation of payroll is actually time. So once hours worked or time of an employee is approved, it can be funded, can be financed externally in the capital markets. So what Hi has done, we have created the structure that is the irrevocable commitment to pay that enables funders to fund payroll externally. So essentially, a company, an employer, is able to defer payroll by say 30 or 60 days, thereby significantly improving their working capital. Again, this is not debt on the balance sheet. And at the same time, on the other side, we're able to offer more frequent pay for employees. So employees do not experience the 30 to 60 days deferral. In fact, we can enable more frequent payment of employee salaries. We are very pleased to be partnering with NTT Data as our tech and delivery partner to deliver our pay asset finance solution. NTT Data is one of the world's largest IT services company, and they boast 88 of the Fortune 100 companies as clients. They are not only delivering our platform with us, they're also introducing us to some of their largest and most important clients who would benefit from our solution. This opportunity is global in nature. If you look at global GDP, it's $142 trillion. And if you estimate the payroll finance market to be about 60% of GDP, that's $85 trillion being our market. So that's significant. For now, our initial target market is the United Kingdom. And if you go into it a bit further, we estimate out of the 30 million UK employees that our target market is a bit less than that. So we're taking out self-employed people. It's about 25 million employees, of which 3.5 million are public sector employees and 21.5 million are private sector employees. If you go into a bit further, we're targeting very specific companies, especially those that are larger employers by nature. In addition, we are looking into expanding as quickly as possible. So we are partnering with a number of firms, such as banks, payroll funders, and time merchants to expand across the United Kingdom and afterwards internationally. So we're creating a payroll marketplace. One, it expedites expansion, but two, it also builds a barrier to entry for other competitors. The way in which we're rolling out our solution is through our payroll marketplace. We have partnered with a number of organizations such as payroll funders, such as banks and trade finance platform providers. We've also partnered with time merchants, and we've also partnered with payroll providers. Last but certainly not least, in the center is NTT Data, our data tech and delivery partner. If you go into that further, you can understand the enormity of the payroll marketplace, we are able to expand and scale quickly and internationally through partnering with our payroll marketplace partners. In addition, it also creates a significant barrier to entry for potential competitors. So who are in our payroll marketplace? We have partnered with the likes of ADP, Sage, Zealous, and Xero. And of those four, they make up approximately half of the UK working population. On the other hand, in terms of the payroll funders, we are in discussions with a number of banks, such as NatWest, Santander, and so forth, as well as we've confirmed Orbian as our trade finance payroll funding partner. Last but not least, we have a number of time merchants that we're looking to partner with, such as Harry and Sling and Kronos. But the world is our oyster. We can partner with as many corporations that we'd like to. Our revenue model is quite simple. On one hand, we charge £1.50 a user, an employee, per month, and that is charged to the employer. At the same time, we charge, starting from 25 basis points, platform finance fee. That's paid by the funder to Hi. On the other hand, our partners in the payroll marketplace, they can benefit from a percentage of revenue that comes through their referrals. In addition, they benefit from their clients improving their financial health. It also enables them to potentially increase their client book. And last but not least, they then become at the forefront of innovation, partnering with the fintechs such as Hi. The way in which we are rolling out our solution is through the payroll marketplace. From an operational technological perspective, we envision connecting to all of these different organizations via APIs, real-time integration. These partners are some of the largest payroll providers. There are also payroll funders such as banks and trade finance platforms, and there are also time merchants. And in the center, of course, is our data and tech delivery partner, NTT Data. Our distribution strategy is quite simple. We are partnering with all of these different companies, partners in the marketplace with minimal customer acquisition costs. We will be growing via existing client channels through our partners. So as you can imagine, for example, in the UK, just these four payroll providers, ADP, Sage, Zealous, and Xero, they comprise about 50% of the UK working population. So the numbers are significant. We're looking to raise £2 million for this round, which will cover operations, marketing, tech development, as well as our legal structures. Some milestones that we have hit are getting on board a pilot. We're looking to increase our pilot clients by 2 or 3 before the end of this year. We're also firming up our legal structures. We have our legal framework for our existing credit rating payroll funding solution confirmed. We're also looking to add a further payroll funding partner as well as additional payroll provider partners on board. By the end of the year, we hope that we will be in a position where we can begin to look to expand across the entire UK, as well as putting franchise agreements in place for international expansion. Thank you so much for listening to our story at Hi. If you have any more questions and would like to invest, please do not hesitate to contact us at our contact details below. Thank you very much.